things like the Trundle. I mean, Olaf's been hovering. They're just going to lock that one straight in. So obviously going to ignore a lot of the CC offered about by BLG, right? Can run through the gravity field. Leona doesn't really do anything to slow you down.
We are going to see the first Drake spawning in 20 seconds time. And in they go with a bit of a trade down in this bottom side. But the anchor comes out from Ming to get into the wall. There's a Graviton flash forward from Doggo, who's making a
track way. They don't want anything to happen. We have a comfortable top lane scenario with Bin just happy to farm up, and Wei starting a stack of objectives. All are very good at clearing, very good at dealing with this objective solo. And if you can continue to do this matchup goes so much with. I specifically remember Xiaohu on the Victor playing into Gory and the Corki at the start. Every time you see a Corki come on the base of the package, he's always up in people's faces. Like,
there's a
million range.
You gotta go. Crisp is in trouble though, but he has that aftershock. He's damn tanky, and Ming is finding that out firsthand. But Wei looks to be the first to go down. As Gala following up with the damage. Wei falls finally 1-for-1 so far as Fofo trying to get this damage down on the Victor, trying to finish these health bars off.
And this is a disaster for BLG. You had the counter pick. You didn't opt for a safe blind. You opt for something to match the Gwen. And the fact it is
BLG. So I'll continue my point. Finn having to replace Xiaohu in the top lane, weirdly enough, feels like massive pressure, right?
I would have won that, you know.
It's like that famous quote from the Beatles. John Lennon was famously said in an interview that, you know, someone asked him if Ringo was the best drummer in the world. He was like, Ringo's not even the best drummer in the Beatles. It feels like Bin could end up in that kind of situation if he's not careful. So it's good to see him showing up. Herald using that top side.
Because they have control of the area. BLG won't even opt to contest this, which is pretty painful, if I'll be honest.
Yeah, BLG deciding now. Unity Xiaohu with the package in the bottom side. Breathe is going to be in big trouble here. I think RNG are just going to settle for a tower. They're happy with that one. 3 versus 4 in the mid lane, though. As Doggo goes forward to try and finish these kills, he can't do the damage just yet, though. Gala stunned up by the gravity well from Fofo as they try and escape. Rocket through. Nobody goes down.
Yeah, but critically, RNG managed to get the tower bot and should get this tower mid as well. So despite the fact that BLG get out without losing anyone, they lose out. How are they going to close the gap on this Corki?
Yeah, feels like playing from range will be the way for RNG as Crisp finds the engage with a solar flare. That's how they close the gap. Mr. Hawks is Crisp. Styles all over Xiaohu, now Bin on the back line, trying to finish people off. Doggo flashes over the wall, but he's out of the fight completely for the time being. 4v4, but it should be re-engaged. There's a nice little kill for Fofo.
Those packaged dragon fights, they decide to wait until someone makes a mistake, and it ends up being Xiaohu and then Bin overly instrumental, because every dragon before where we've seen RNG, they've been the ones in control of the area. And the question to me is, they might end up just giving this one up. We'll see, but the package has been grabbed regardless by Xiaohu. We'll have that one available.
And all this standing.
I think the big thing is watch Xiaohu and see if he can fish for any poke. If they find some effective poke, it might change things. But look at the engage.
Hook in. Wei flashes out to the back of the fight as Breathe trying to buy space for the rest of his squad. Stun and then flash. Solar flare is beautiful from Crisp. And Bin gets out with his life. Breathe, sorry, on the back line here. He's on a flank position.
He should just be dead.
I don't think he should be here. Wei Solo almost gets the kill on. I don't know how he got away with that for so long. He does go down though. Breathe has been dealt with, and it means it's 4v5. BLG still gonna fight for this one as Crisp on the front line, taking massive damage. Bin is just on a tear, and now Doggo's in trouble. Chased down by the enemy top laner, drops his turret. But look at the damage from the needlework. He goes down for his trouble, but that is monstrous. BLG have been taken apart, and now Ming over the wall. Xiaohu trying to chase Fofo down. He's on the wrong side of the map, but surely Xiaohu can stop the execute happening. Flash from Fofo. He will get executed. But at what cost, Orcs? At what cost? Here in this game, Xiaohu with the rockets as well. It's just rockets from both of these carries coming out from RNG, and it feels available. Doggo has that trinket to spot out the Baron, but RNG, they can just do this all day long. They can rinse and repeat this endlessly. Poke coming out from Xiaohu will make it incredibly difficult for BLG to push in. Look at the health boss from BLG. The fight's not even started yet. And Xiaohu can now just open fire on the whole squad. Crisp tries to face check, but what can you do? Fofo, he's going to get flame chomped, but he's going to get kept in the fight. But maybe this is the opportunity. The damage coming out from Breathe is insane. And now Doggo here trying to finish these ones off. Fight for the last one. Well, this one's a game ender. This Wei pushes into the jungle. Xiaohu's been caught. package used. That's a good find from
They're just gonna push through
Weiwei.
mid.
But the thing is, he's currently
They're gonna
losing his
end.
entire base. They might just lose the game on the spot. That's a TP. Having
They
to
can
be
just
used
kill
by
him.
Fofo. Flame Chomper's come down. Fofo's out of there. RNG are just going to snowball down the game. They run out of minions, though. In the meantime, the jungler's gone down as Wei is just chopping through everyone alongside Xiaohu. It's an absolute disaster for BLG. This game couldn't have ended in a worse fashion after such a tense, close game. It all falls apart off of a single macro decision, and RNG find themselves game 1 of the Spring Gala.
The confidence there to push up mid. They knew BLG were like, we have to maintain control of the Dragon area. If we lose Elder, then we lose the game. But if you lose your Nexus, then you
A lot of sustain up in that top side.
Oh.
And instantly, Tryndamere is locked in. We heard Xiaohu talking about the Tryndamere mid in the one of the interviews in the bottom lane. That will be the first Drake taken by RNG. And yeah, like you say, almost 20 CS lead on top of a Drake as well. Things up in terms of the Drakes that we want a piece here. Next respawning at around 16 minutes. It will be a mount.
He's playing with it. Bin is desperately trying to clear out the wave.
Well, there's a Herald
Oh,
coming.
no.
You're not going to clear that one out, Bin. As Breed clearing this wave. And actually, Bin goes for a 1v1. He barely even wins it. In fact, he didn't win it against Weiwei. Then Breed spins in and finishes the kill. Bin, I mean, he's... let's be modern. He's recycling now, okay? No longer trash, he's recycling. This is 2022. We're trying to save the planet here. But regardless, whether it says recycling on the bin or not, it's ending up in a landfill. And now Weiwei knocked up by the depth charge. Can Breed save his jungler as Ming is here? Wei trying to do some damage, but BLG still with the numbers advantage. I feel like this was a massive overcommitment from RNG as they just cut down and Doggo gets himself a bonus kill. Crisp walks away on a sliver of HP with a stopwatch, and Xiaohu will fall for his trouble. Dog behind. I'm surprised to see them commit like that.
They weren't even behind before that fight, I feel, really.
Oh, Fofo's found an opportunity onto Bin, but he's run out of cooldowns. Bin still has a shotgun, which is always going to be big. Laser comes on through. That's the clone gone down. Fofo, though, I think will find his way to safety. Wayne's trying to catch him off guard. We're waiting for that Mimic to come off a cooldown, but that's a long way away. Fofo could be in trouble as the rest of the team trying to corral them as well. Ming, though, is just going to get caught by Weiwei. Void Rush available if he wants to try and finish it. Rocket goes wide. Void Rush comes through. Ming, though, gets the CC.
It's messy, right? RNG getting answer back, but in the meantime, Breed is just causing problems here, and Chris might have found Bin as well.
Yeah, Bin, I mean, he's used all his dashes, and that's going to be 1, 2, give it a third auto, and that's the job done. But Breed actually can't close the gap. Luckily, he's Tryndamere, so he'll just kill Ming instead. Gaming. Now Xiaohu's the target. His more crits come on through, and Breathe, the absolute gamer, is destroying these fools. Finally goes down, but Bin will answer for his crimes as Fofo is here to finish the kill off. Just waiting for that W. Doesn't even need it. Is the Sigil of Malice will do it. But now Gala answering and charges on forward. His Aphelios is terrifying as Fofo zips back, drops a little kitty, but he's on the wrong side of the map once again. Actually, no, he's on the right side of the map. He's made it out.
He got out, and again, it feels like these fights are messy, but BLG answering on the other side. Doggo threatening his mid lane tower. Oh, they're looking for a play.
Wei's already dead. Everyone's just getting one shot this game. It's just pure damage on both sides.
Issues for RNG.
Yeah, Fofo just chasing that kill down, and then Gala, fair play to it. Like, the follow-up here, the fact that Gala is comfortably 1v1ing Fofo every fight.
Everything in front of them, if they can control it, if they can use their CC, but if things are coming from behind, it gets a bit tricky.
Breathe is that things that's coming from behind here as he tries to find across the field here. Need to see BLG on top form if they want to stay in this series. Remember, RNG already one game in hand and now looking for a fight as well. Hook comes on through as Ming starts the fight off, but Fofo's there. One-shots Ming, but he survives, walks away with his life at very least.
3 in pocket. The Soul, definitely a win condition they may have to lean on to carry this game out to finish it off. Now, we do have
I'd say he's a techno wizard at very least. RNG, they're biding their time. They're certainly playing this one safe. I feel like they need to make something happen here. Where it looks kind of funky, but trust me, if you do the maths, it works. Here we go, team fight coming on out as Chris goes in. Solar Flare in the middle of everything, but now the follow-up onto Gala. He's stuck and he's taken down by the Void Rush. That's 2 for the little girl in the tunnels, and now another one for Tryndamere as well. Breed takes him down, a double kill.
Not sure why they went in for that play, but ultimately, BLG able to get the kills and get the Baron, and man, this is a horrible...
I don't think it's winnable for RNG.
I don't think it matters because Breeze in the side lane, he's level 17 now. 3 items with the Infinity Edge. He's just going to kill Bin.
No.
Bin has to flash over the wall.
Breeze, I think, was willing to commit to the tower anyway.
Actually,
Here we go. Zonius comes on
hit.
through. That's going to be Xiao who caught flashes out safety, but Wei has to sacrifice himself to protect his mid laner. Never mind.
Pressure, and it's so hard for RNG to respond to.
Oh, my lord.
That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
That was just a
Fortunately,
QE. That was just
Yeah.
a QE.
pretty nuts, right? LeBlanc pretty strong, got the triple pen items. And BLG just going to pick up that soul. It's just getting worse and worse, and this game really feels like it's hitting critical mass at this point. BLG massively ahead, and these answers we said RNG had, the team fights, they just never really found the opportunity now. They're looking for a potential pick. Goodbye, Ming.
Yeah, over the wall. Does get locked up, but they can't finish it off. And Crisp now stunned. It doesn't matter. As now a solar flare comes in and Crisp wants a bit of revenge. He's got some stuns of his own. He goes for the kill and the zap finishes it off. Double kill for Doggo. So now the rest of the squad moves in. Wait.
Really being that late game insurance, it's just not being challenged for the side of RNG. They're going to try and deal with the waves here. You have a TP. This is TP flying from a Victor.
Here we go. This is the opportunity, but Doggo just one-shots Ming. And there's no way. I mean, the flank is there, but Xiao's just like, yeah, nah, I'm out. I'm not doing this one, lads. See you later. Let's get a game 3.
Yeah. Man, what an ending for this game. But yeah, BLG just too strong now. There was an attempt by RNG, but they won't find anything more. The game just going to end here.
Fofo looking for one last bonus onto Xiao, who uses the stopwatch this time correctly, and in goes Breathe onto the fountain. No fear from BLG. A dominant game. This Jace hovering the Camille currently, and it will be locked.
Yeah, so something that obviously scales well into the matchup. Later on can be a threat that can set up sort of plays, but also decent in that team fight plant, so Wei can just go over and clear that. Make sure Breathe is comfortable to push it, but actually he's getting engaged on.
Don't look that comfortable to me because Bin slows him down. Wei looks for the win, becomes lightning, finds it, flashes after him, and Breathe surely goes down first blood, but the knock up to answer. And Wei gets 300 gold of his own. It feels like he knows that there's a very real possibility of this, but steps too far forward, stunned up, and immediately has to try and path the wrong way through the jungle. He just wants a way out, but he's forced into a 1v1 against a level 5 Camille. Ultimately, there is no winning this situation now for Breathe. It's just about surviving as long as he can, wasting time from Wei as he moves towards the tier 2. Can he get an execute? I feel like the corrupting... Wait, there's no corrupting pot. This will be an execute. No, it's...
Oh!
He just that lead that he's building, 15 CS currently, and that's only going to go further up. Wei, at least we'll get a Drake on the side of the field.
Wei's just going to start the Herald, but in return, BLG are looking to threaten a dive.
Once again, the Symphelios against the place is scary, but Ming the target for the time being. He's just going to lock everyone up underneath the tower. Looks like he'll go down eventually with the Void Rush. Doggo getting the credit. But Wei's tanking the tower, and he will go down. Carla goes 1 for 1 here. And that, I mean, that's as bad as it, well, it's not as bad as it could have gone. It could have gone worse.
Because they botched that dive.
And especially for Breathe, man, I feel bad for Breathe in this kind of
He's
situation.
like, guys,
this game is unplayable.
Yeah.
Like, what can you do? Go for a little mini tower dive, get a bit of damage onto Breathe, use that passive shield as Fofo moves up to the top side. Shadow Surge. I don't think it quite connected. I think it was out of range. The Fear going to come down. Bin in trouble. The Ignite ticking, but it's not going to be enough. And Bin walks in favor of RNG, but BLG once again controlling the bottom side of the map. We'll be able to get the Drake. This is a late teleport down on the bottom side, and it's 3v3 to start this fight off. Chris pulled back in, but he has to stopwatch his way, getting onto Doggo. Fofo behind the play here, but it's going to be Crisp to go down to start things off. Gala getting the resets, getting excited. Fear from Fofo, but he's locked up in the middle of everyone. Health bar's low for RNG, but it just won't matter as Doggo is free-firing the whole time. It is going to be Breathe escaping with his life. And that's all he'll escape with.
Yeah, pretty big team fight win for RNG, and they're looking for more.
Do you want to try and find that ultimate coming on down? It will be way full.
From here, I'm not sure, honestly, how easy this is going to be to pull off.
Yeah, he has his jump available. Doggo trying to go for this one. The hook shot, the wall dive back in as they re-engage. Xiao, who is here, and they want the 2v2. Crisp trying to keep himself alive with the heal coming out from Doggo, but Crisp will fall. One more auto and
But they're moving forward. So if we see Fofo land a big ultimate onto, say, Yahoo Gala, there's still a win con, right? As long as the goal isn't too different, but it's really still that refined RNG we expect to see. Now, would you see BLG looking to apply some pressure mid? Remember, Dragon in 20 seconds, it would be the third for BLG, and they will deliver a result with this first tower. RNG, first tower in the mid lane for them.
I'm good on that one.
And
I understand the respect, though. I really do.
The problem is, right, do I think that they would have won that fight? That means next Dragon fight, if it's a fight on the Dragon timer, he won't have it for like 15 seconds. So maybe that's the thought process. If we extend the game, if we don't go for a fight now and throw it,
Fofo just going to play out the side lanes, but it means that RNG can move into this mid lane, clear that tower. Drake coming up in 40 seconds once again, and with RNG already having complete control of the bottom side of the map. Feels like that. Yeah. And, well, doesn't look like it's coming anytime soon. There's
later on, and now they will blue trinket this. They have to approach, but this is going very fast. This could be the window for BLG, though.
Down, Wake can maybe just finish this one off. Shadow Surge goes wide as well. That's going to be Baron for RNG. They just take it. Like candy from... And it was like 55% favorite Corki. You can understand why. Unless Corki severely misplays, it feels like Vex never really has an opportunity to close that gap, and we'll just get poked out. We're seeing it before these fights. Xiaohu just hammering away. They still do a bit of damage, but Xiaohu moves in with the Baron up wave. This will be the tower taken down. Solar Flare, good attempt from Chris, but it's not going to connect.
DPM, that's the strategy.
When you think about like LPL Ezreals, like you think of players like Uzi, for example.
They were connected on by the Vex, right? Ming gets bursted so hard.
So this Wei is not it, I'm afraid.
This is
I don't know what
way.
it is, but this aim.
This is not
Time
the
for
way.
Baron.
And Fofo has no ult. They can't even contest.
That's going to be Baron taken by RNG. A comfortable lead now. And, well, 10,000 gold up with the Baron. Bin's just going to charge into the base and basically one-shot the tower because he's Camille. And that's what Camille does. Okay, right, time to push down the bottom side. Hey, BLG managing to burn Garlet's ult before the fight. You'd love to see it. Very smart play from them. Here we go, Fofo fear onto 4 people. It's 1-for-1 start though. Fofo can't even drop the Zhonya's. He doesn't even have one. Had a stopwatch, but doesn't use it. And now 3 versus 4 as the dive continues. Chris trying to stop like Breathe, almost one shot there. Xiaohu jumps in to finish the job. And it's 3 coming through for Bin as he cuts them to pieces. BLG left wondering what on earth happened in this series. And RNG looking dominant, looking like one of, if not the best team in the LPL.
Yeah, but there was no RNG there because they didn't leave anything to chance. Very clinical.